Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are reacting to some more Kellyoke segments where we just fawn over the amazingness that is my queen, my goddess, my end-all, be-all, the one, the only, Miss Kelly Clarkson. So these first two suggestions were actually sent to me by one of my friends over on Facebook, Miss Tiffany. The first one is her covering Dude Looks Like a Lady by Aerosmith, and she said that it was, fantastic vocals per usual, but it looked like Kelly was actually having fun and enjoying herself. Because if you guys watched some of my more recent Kellyoke reactions, I had mentioned where the more recent performances, she seemed like the vocals were on point, vocals were fire, as they always will be, but like if you looked in her face while she was singing, she just seemed kind of withdrawn and not really present. And I don't know if it was like her just being overworked, her being tired, her going through whatever with her voice, or something completely different that we don't know about, but there was just like this sparkle that was missing in her eyes. The vocals were still fantastic, but there was just like this level of just like energy in her eyes and her face that just wasn't really there. So if Tiffany's telling me it looks like she's having fun and things are kind of getting back on track, then I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to hear it. So we're just going to dive on in and see what she does with this Aerosmith classic.
Cruising to a bar on the shore, her picture graced the grime on the door. She's a long lost love at first bite. Baby, maybe you're wrong, but you know it's alright. That's right. Backstage we're having the time of our lives until somebody says, forgive me if I seem out of line. And she whipped out a gun and tried to blow me away. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Yeah, that dude looks like a lady. What a funky lady. Oh, she like it, like it, like it, like that. Ooh, he was a lady. Dude looks like a lady. And that dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady.
Yes! Okay, yes, I can see what Tiffany was talking about. Definitely, there was a certain level of energy and fun, smile in her face that was happening. Like you could see in moments where she was smiling and actually enjoying what was happening on stage. And yeah, it looked like she had a good time. The vocals were really good. They were pretty consistent throughout throughout the whole thing. Like they were pretty the same. She didn't go deviate too far vocally. It stayed kind of all in the same range, which is fine. Like it sounded good. Every song doesn't need to go all over the place and showcase. There are a couple moments there where I felt like she was going to, or she could, the song would lend her to like flip up into her head voice. Really cool, like in a really high head voice or like a falsetto type deal. So certainly, like a high screechy rock note or something like that. But she didn't, and it's completely fine. But I love the fullness in her voice. Like it was full chesty belting the whole time. With some of that rock growl thrown up in there. Yeah, it was good. It was a good performance. Like I said, she looked like she was having a good time, looked like it was fun. It wasn't one of those like super duper mind-blowing vocal kind of performances, but the vocals were still good. Still good, so yes. Alright, so then the next one that Tiffany recommended was When Will I Be Loved by Linda Ronstandt, which coincidentally, like I just added that to my playlist the day before Tiffany sent it to me anyway, so I was like, great minds think alike. But yeah, we're gonna dive in and see what Kelly does with it.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved?
I love you, girl.
I've been pushed down. I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, it always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been made blue. I've been
Ah, nice placement.
when will I be loved?
See, I love that. Yeah! Like me, that's one thing vocally that I've kind of stolen from Kelly Clarkson.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Very, very nice. Okay, so this is another vocal performance similar to Dude Looks Like a Lady, where they were just very strong, chesty, belty kind of vocals, and they were good. They were great vocals. Nothing that was like mind-blowingly spectacular, nothing that was mind-blowingly different about them, but they were good vocals, good solid vocals. And again, she looked like she was enjoying herself. There was a smile on her face, and there was just this energy in her eyes where she looked like she was enjoying herself. So I enjoyed that aspect of it as well. But like what I was saying there towards the end, I love when she does her, yeah! And, you know, she goes off the mic, whatever, and, you know, turns around to the band to, like, you know, give the band their opportunity to, you know, play or do whatever they're doing during the break and just enjoying. That's one thing that I kind of stole it from her, not really for the reason that she does it. Whenever I do it, whenever I'm singing something live, it's usually 9 times out of 10. Sometimes I might do it because I'm really enjoying whatever's happening, or I'm giving, you know, someone else the opportunity, or I'm you know, amping up the crowd or something. But 9 times out of 10, I'm doing it because a note that I'm singing is not necessarily uncomfortable, but it might be too long. I might be sitting in a place for too long for me to actually feel comfortable sustaining the note. So then instead of like cracking or falling off the note, I'll, yeah, my way out of the note. It's something I've talked about with one of my besties, Ashley Wiseman, or Orgasmic, who you've seen on the channel a number of times, because we were in his studio like a couple months ago, recording some covers and whatnot, and you know, we were just talking about different things. I made mention like the reason that I do that, yeah, or whatever, is mostly because the note, I just feel uncomfortable holding it for that long, so that's my way of getting off the note. Like, what were we doing? I think we're doing How Could an Angel Break My Heart? How could an angel break my heart? Why didn't he catch my falling stone? I wish no. Oh, my soul is crying. I try to understand this story. Angel break my heart. Why didn't he catch my falling stone? Shining in it so hard. I know. I can't find where it is in the song. But there was some point during the song where I did that, like, just to disengage from whatever note that I was holding at the time, or that just felt like I could hit the note and I could hit it comfortably, but sustaining it for as long as I was musically allotted to sustain it, or how it normally would be sustained, like it just felt uncomfortable, so I disengaged from the note. So that's usually why I incorporate that yeah that I stole from Kelly. I don't think that's why she does it, but you know, fun little tidbit background information about me. But yeah, another good solid cover performance. All right, so next we're gonna get into just something that I saw and added to my playlist and was excited about, and it's Kelly covering Stevie Wonder's Lately.
with no vivid reason here to find. And yet the thought of losing you's been hanging around my mind. Just the other night while you were sleeping, I vaguely heard you whisper someone's name. But when I ask you of the thoughts you're keeping, you just say nothing's changed. Oh, I'm a girl of many wishes. I hope my premonition misses, but what I really feel, my eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye.
Stunning. Okay. So what I loved about this performance, well, not her dress. I hated her dress. I don't know. There's something about the dress, I just didn't like it. But vocally, the performance, like, I love the choice to have it be a piano and, was it an upright bass? I think it was an upright bass. To have those be her instrumental accompaniment, and just such a simple, it felt almost like a jazz club kind of thing, kind of vibe to the instrumentation, and her vocals just, they were just easy, just like breathing. She was just storytelling, again, storytelling to the max, just giving you these lyrics, giving you these vocals, giving you these emotions. And then when she started to climb the scale, but this time could mean goodbye. Like, beautiful, strong vocals. Her eyes, like, looking at her eyes while she was singing, it was this combination. Like, part of it seemed almost like they were empty and withdrawn again, but another part of it felt like sad. So, like, I was getting this combination of, like, this sad inner monologue, but also trying not to feel that sadness or trying not to tap into those sad feelings. So just trying to, like, withdraw yourself from it. So it's this combination of things I was feeling looking at her singing the song. But the vocals were, you know, beautiful. And like I said, I love the instrumentation of it all. And she looks stunning. Again, lighting for all three of these numbers so far. I keep mentioning the lighting on this show is just fantastic. It just, every performance feels like just this unique experience. Like, it's just a different Grammy award-winning performance or something. Like, it's just this custom look for every single performance. It's not just her standing on stage with her lights on. Like, it's stunning. All right. So the last one I put in here was just for a little bit of fun, an oldie but a goodie, and it is Kelly covering "Lost in Your Eyes" by Debbie Gibson, a song that I have not listened to in a very, very long time. So we're gonna see what Kelly does with it.
I get lost in your eyes, and I feel my spirits rise and soar like the wind. Is it love that I am
Beautiful, 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 beautiful vocals. All right, so yes, I love her vocals on this performance because like the song itself, it's not anything that's difficult. It's not a hard song to sing. It's a very minute range in the original version. It's just one of those soft, sweet, just sweet little pop songs from the 80s that just roller skate rink. It's time for couple skate. Just like this, Stay by Lisa Loeb, and just those kind of songs are just sweet and kind and just sweet, and just gives you those sort of like childhood butterfly romance feels in your heart. So I love that she was able to tap into those kind of vocals, but she still gave us some Kelly Clarkson in it and still gave us a little bit more. So it wasn't just stuck within this, minute range. She took us a couple other places with it too. But yeah, she seemed more present. She seemed more present here than in some of the other performances that I mentioned prior from other Kellyoke reactions. So I'm guessing like within the last month or so, these reactions that I've been watching from that time period, whatever's happening with her personally or in her personal life, she's starting to move forward a little bit. She's getting a little bit more of that old Kelly Clarkson sparkle back in her eye, that Kelly Clarkson energy that I feel, because like that's what part of the thing that makes her like my queen. Like she has this way of just tapping into different emotions, whether they're happy, sad, whatever, and just being able to just deliver these stories. She's a storyteller, and some of the performances, while yes, vocally she's giving you this story, physically and visually, like she just wasn't. So I'm glad to see that she's starting to transition back into that sort of mindset, and hopefully she'll just keep going. But yeah, it was a very, very nice performance. All right, so if I had to rank these particular performances, let's see, in fourth place I'll put Dude Looks Like a Lady, just because again, like it was good, solid vocals, it was a good cover, but there wasn't anything astounding about it vocally. Then I'll put When Will I Be Loved, again similar reasons to Dude Looks Like a Lady. Great vocals, great performance, but nothing like mind-blowingly amazing or mind-blowingly different that struck me about it. It was just another good cover performance. Then I'll put Lost in Your Eyes, and then Lately in my top spot. And yeah, that's my ranking for this little Kellyoke session. So thank you, Tiffany, for the suggestions. I hope you guys enjoyed this Kellyoke reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. Be sure to leave your rankings down in the comments. Let me know. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, leave that down in the comments as well, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.